Gene Wilder, A Life of Laughter and Artistry. Gene Wilder, born Jerome Silberman on June 11, 1933, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, was a man destined to bring joy and depth to the world. His parents, Jean Niebert and William J. Silberman, raised him in a supportive household. Wilder's interest in performance blossomed early. At the age of 8, after seeing his sisters acting, he told his mother he wanted to become an actor. Wilder's comedic timing and ability to connect emotionally with audiences were hallmarks that would define his career. Tragedy also shaped Wilder's early years. His mother suffered from rheumatic heart disease, and doctors encouraged Wilder to keep her entertained to improve her condition. This instilled in him a lifelong desire to make others laugh. At 13, Wilder began studying acting and honed his craft in local theater productions. Wilder's passion for acting led him to the University of Iowa, where he studied communication and theater arts. After graduating in 1955, he continued his education at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School in England. This time abroad further refined his skills, including fencing, which he taught to support himself. Returning to the United States, Wilder enrolled at the Actors Studio in New York City. Under the tutelage of Lee Strasberg, Wilder explored method acting, a technique he admired for its emotional authenticity. To make ends meet, he worked odd jobs, including as a limousine driver and fencing instructor, while pursuing his dream on stage. His big break came in 1963 when he appeared on Broadway in Mother Courage and Her Children, alongside Anne Bancroft. It was here he met Mel Brooks, the man who would become his most significant collaborator. Gene Wilder's film career began in earnest with a small but memorable role in Bonnie and Clyde, 1967. Playing Eugene Grizzard, a neurotic undertaker, Wilder showcased his ability to balance humor and vulnerability. His performance caught the attention of audiences and critics alike. The real turning point came with Mel Brooks' The Producers, 1968. Wilder played Leo Bloom, an anxious and timid accountant caught in a scheme to produce a Broadway flop. His performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. The film marked the beginning of a lifelong friendship and professional partnership with Brooks. The 1970s cemented Wilder as a comedic legend. Collaborating with Brooks, he starred in Blazing Saddles, 1974, as the laconic Waco Kid, and co-wrote and starred in Young Frankenstein, 1974. The latter, a loving parody of classic horror films, became a cultural touchstone and earned Wilder an Oscar nomination for Best Adapted Screenplay. In 1971, Wilder took on one of his most iconic roles as Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. His portrayal of the eccentric chocolatier balanced whimsy with a hint of menace, creating a character that captivated audiences of all ages. The film, though not an immediate box office hit, became a cult classic. As his career progressed, Wilder began directing and writing his own films, including The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes's Smarter Brother, 1975, and Haunted Honeymoon, 1986. While not as commercially successful as his earlier works, these films showcased his commitment to storytelling. Wilder also found success as a comedic duo with Richard Pryor. Their collaborations in films like Silver Streak, 1976, Stir Crazy, 1980, and See No Evil, Hear No Evil, 1989, showcased Wilder's chemistry with Pryor and further cemented his reputation as a comedic star. Wilder's personal life was marked by great love and profound loss. He was married 4 times, most famously to comedian and actress Gilda Radner in 1984. Their marriage was passionate and loving, but tragically short-lived. Radner was diagnosed with ovarian cancer and died in 1989. Wilder's grief led him to advocate for cancer awareness and co-found Gilda's Club, a support organization for those affected by cancer. In 1991, Wilder found love again with Karen Boyer, a speech pathologist. The two remained married until his death. Wilder gradually stepped away from Hollywood in the 1990s, citing disillusionment with the industry's direction. He focused on writing, penning memoirs and novels that showcased his wit and intelligence. In 1999, Wilder was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. After treatment, he entered remission and continued to live a private life. In his later years, he preferred to spend time painting, writing, and enjoying the quiet life he had built with Karen. On August 29, 2016, Gene Wilder passed away at the age of 83 from complications related to Alzheimer's disease. His family revealed that he had lived with the disease privately to avoid worrying his fans and to ensure they remembered him as he was, joyful and vibrant. Wilder's passing was met with an outpouring of love and tributes. Fans, colleagues, and admirers celebrated his ability to bring humor, empathy, and humanity to his roles. From his iconic performances to his philanthropic efforts, Wilder's influence remains profound. Gene Wilder was more than an actor. He was a storyteller who connected deeply with audiences. His career, spanning decades, brought to life some of cinema's most enduring characters. Whether making audiences laugh, cry, or think, Wilder left an indelible mark on the world. His legacy lives on in his films, his writing, and the countless lives he touched. Thank you for listening to History Videos 101. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more fascinating content.